something I can see turning out of that black hole, two luminous discs. The eyes, it might be a face, might be almost a... Good heavens, something wriggling out of the shadow like a gray snake. Now it's another one, and another one, and another one. They look like tentacles to me. Oh, yeah, I can see the thing's body now. It's large as a bear. It glistens like wet leather, but that face, ladies and gentlemen, it's indescribable. I can hardly force myself to keep looking at it. It's so awful. The eyes are black, and they gleam like a serpent. The mouth is a kind of V-shape with saliva dripping from its rimless lips and seem to quiver and pulsate.
When we last left our characters, Alister Grant McAndrews recently had a meeting with his boss, Agent Gray, to retrieve some more information on Dr. Julian Springwood, and also to kind of confess to the fact that St. Garcia Flores has been following him this entire time. The agency did not seem to have a problem with that, although Alister has been reminded to be careful about things. Meanwhile, said St. Garcia Flores recently made some TikToks with a YouTube ghost entertainer by the name of Penny, who also enlightened him as to where Dr. Julian Springwood's RV is parked, directly outside the tent in which he gives his sermons. Saint reached out to Alister, kind of after telling him off, asking if he wanted to do some breaking and entering. Whichever one of you two, someone talk.
You got it, boss. Yeah, so this should now go easier. Z and I have both picked up burglary, so that will be nice. I figured we could just kind of start the scene here with us meeting. I imagine the vibe is kind of weird. I have spent a fate point to make sure that there's nobody here outside this RV as we try and break in. Whether or not there's somebody here when we leave, that will be different. But at the very least, I have created a situation where it'll be easier to get in. Thank God. Ben just held up a piece of paper from our producer that says roast.
I said rancid.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
The vibes are rancid.
I think Alister rolls up and is very business.
Yep.
After that sort of I think Saint left without seeing his emotional reaction to the way that they parted. Matty made a face at me, but Saint didn't see it.
He did not.
No. And so, but for the omniscient listeners, Alister is back to his usual sort of, I don't know what I never know how to describe him. It's like it's not exactly blank slate, but there is a little bit of a the way that the way that like sometimes like android characters in sci-fi are just like when they're not being asked to do anything, there's like that kind of like this individual's in sleep mode. Sort of, I think he has a very blank affect when he's not pretending to be someone.
I always imagine him as very casually neutral. So he's not necessarily, like, totally stone-faced.
No.
But it's just kind of neutral. Yeah, standing rest, almost, but for your face.
Yeah, he has that very just sort of, like, blankly, like, neutral affect going on.
Yeah.
Like, there is absolutely no indication that anything has had any effect on him, possibly ever.
Yeah. Cool. So we meet outside, and Saint walks up, and he's like, okay. We have to keep doing this, right? Because this is important. So I am going to be fine with us working together for the rest of it. We'll get this sorted. After this, I think I'm probably going to block your number. But for the time being, I figure we could just continue to act as normal, if that is all right with you.
Alister kind of like looks at Saint pretty intently to kind of see if there's like anything else that's coming on that one.
No.
Blinks at him a couple of times. And it's just like, understood.
I spoke with Penny, who you may remember, maybe not actually, from the Queen Mary. She is also here. She attempted to interview Springwood earlier. This is his RV. I'm thinking that we should try and get inside and see if he has any, incriminating documents, anything in there that might be helpful, might get us a lead. I'd prefer not to talk to him again if we could avoid it.
Good thinking.
Alright.
Alister just kind of like looks around. Have you noticed any... Have you been observing the RV long enough to tell whether this is a high traffic area?
Ben, do I have freedom to make some information up here, or would you prefer to inform me of how true that is?
Matty, I'm going to break some ground here and say you could roll some dice.
Oh, okay, great.
If you want to roll notice.
Notice? Okay. 1 second. Oh, wow, I rolled pretty good.
Nice.
That is 2 5s, a 6, and a 2. So that would be a 3 total, with my
Hell
plus 1 to notice.
Cool, yeah. I'm going to say you were staking this out a little bit. Obviously, you already knowing what the plan was and where you needed to go gave you a little bit of lead time, if even only 5-10 minutes, before Alister was able to make his way over here. Yeah, but I'm going to say you were able to observe this area safely from a distance for a little bit. There is not an enormous gap between the tent and the RV. It's kind of parked up like right alongside of it. Not so much that it's flush with the tent or anything, but you could kind of consider the RV to be a extension of the floor plan of the tent.
Okay.
Just because it's so close, like having a tool shed that's attached to the house, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So as such, the only people that are kind of going through this effective, 5-foot alleyway or whatever, is people that are directly affiliated with the church. And that being said, in the tiny window that you've been around here, nobody has gone through this area.
Okay. Does it seem like there's a sermon happening right now?
It does. Yeah, you can hear the sound coming from inside the tent. The speakers are loud enough that you can make out what's happening. Only a couple feet removed from the walls of that tent. You will notice that it is distinctly not Springwood's voice. It's somebody else who's speaking.
Interesting.
But yeah, no, it's an alleyway. There's like those kind of like those hard plastic black with silver metal trim, like band cases, that you would see like instruments and sound equipment being stored in. A couple of those are like stacked up, as it were. Okay. In this little alleyway, it's clearly, this is obviously an impermanent facility, but it's, storage and maintenance, and it's just outside of the show building, as it were.
Sure.
And it's untrafficked as far as you can tell.
Okay. I haven't seen anybody come and go. I've yet to check inside and see if he's in there. It sounds like he's not the one talking right now, so it might be worth just trying to peek in or listen in and see if he's in there before we do anything. But other than that, no. We'll just need to be quiet, but I think we can probably manage that.
Cool. I would like to... Alister, nods, and I would like to kind of maybe swing around away from the door and see if there's, a window that I can see into, or if I can just, stick my little ear up against the thing, be like, yo, is there anybody fucking in there?
Sure, if you want to give me a type of notice or whatever.
Sure, yeah. Oh my god, look at us rolling dice on our tabletop podcast.
It's fucking out of this world.
Are we doing? What will we think of next?
Folks, we've made this joke in certain fandom circles, but ParaScience really is a improvised audio drama in which we happen to roll some dice every once in a while. I have interesting news for you all. Matty, Z, and I sat down as a family and figured out how to level up in this game. So if these characters suddenly have some new skills, that's why. We'll explain more about that later in further detail. I'm just letting you know this as we'll rolls.
Please excuse my brain fart where I forgot how many dice you roll for fate. That is 2. That is 3. Wow, that is 4 neutrals. I have achieved the blandest roll in the universe, which gives me a +2 for notice.
The blinds are shut.
Cool. Yeah.
You said you wanted to put your ear up, though?
Yeah, I'd like to see if I can get, I don't know, maybe I want Saint to listen. I'm going to, throw a pebble at, I want to, duck around the corner and throw a pebble at one of the windows and see if anybody comes, tries to, if there's any reaction from inside.
Girl, sneak down.
Alister throws a
piece of gravel.
Yeah. I get you. Up against, do you want to do one of the side windows or the windshield?
No, one of the side windows.
Cool.
I don't think they have, they can't have the windshield. Do they have one of those, unfoldable, sun things in the windshield?
You know they've gotta.
Someday I'm going to get one of the ones that looks like the inside of the Millennium Falcon cockpit, and no one can stop me.
That will be fun.
Yeah,
they're kind of expensive, but, they're worth it.
But your car seats won't be hot.
That is true.
You'll touch your seatbelt and you'll go, nice and cool.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I would like to throw, just huck a piece of gravel, at one of the back windows, just to see if there's any, response from inside the RV, because while I know that a fate point has been spent and there is no end in this RV, my character does not know that.
Yeah, sure. So yeah, if I'm thinking standard RV layout, there's the bedroom in the back, there's the seating area in the kitchen kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
And then there's the driver's area in the front. So yeah, you flick it at one of the windows that would be above the sink or whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, it lands with a resounding thwack.
Sure. That's a good sound effect.
Little sound of a rock hitting some plexiglass.
Yeah.
And yeah,
my Foley work's not that good.
Yeah, you don't hear anyone speak. And noticeably you don't even in a vehicle that size, you can kind of hear and tell when the weight shifts.
Yeah.
You don't hear anyone get up and walk over to the other side.
Okay.
Or anything like that to check on what just happened. The RV does indeed seem
empty.
Vacant.
Cool.
Unoccupied is almost what I said.
Okay.
Not to do
a word.
Teacher, did we do our homework? I technically spent a fate point so that nobody would be around or guarding the RV when we tried to break in. I did not specify that there would be nobody inside because I honestly didn't think about it because I assumed that he would be in the tent. And it sounds like that may not be true. So if we want to do letter of the law, what I spent the fate point on, there's some flexibility there. But if you want to be cool and a nice guy and our friend, you can say that there is nobody in there. But I felt dishonest for me to not open up the possibility that I technically didn't spend a fate point to make sure there would be nobody inside.
I respect that.
I am a nice guy and I am your friend. However, right now I'm your dungeon master.
Yeah, I know. I know.
By which I mean I am a co-improviser.
Yeah, if I was making a fair folk deal right now, that's where they would get me, and I saw that loophole and I felt like I needed to point it out.
Well,
thank you for bringing it to my attention.
I think that I
Sorry,
love
Ezra.
being friends with people. No, it's fine. Are you kidding? I love being friends with people who genuinely only rules lawyer against themselves. Because
it's a compulsion. I can't help it.
Yeah. It makes things more interesting.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Cool. Let's burgle.
Yeah, let us engage in burglary.
Would you like to roll the burgle, or would you like me to roll the burgle?
I think Alister comes back around from the other side of the RV and just says, it's possible that someone's in there and is asleep or otherwise not paying attention, but I don't believe it's occupied.
Okay. Worst case, it's Springwood, and we deal with it from there, I guess. Best case, there's nobody in there.
Nods. Best case, there's nobody in there. Kind of pats down. Alister's... Andy has a lot more pockets in his cargo shorts than I think Alister's used to having. This is not a man who would ever voluntarily wear cargo shorts as his normal self. Mr. Chinos.
Noted. Okay.
I feel like he's the cargo shorts are very much an Andy thing, not an Alister thing.
Z, I need you to know that I did write him wearing cargo shorts in one of the fics, so I need.
Okay, well, actually, now that I'm thinking of it, no.
Saint gave him the cargo shorts with the justification of you love useful items.
No, that makes sense. Actually, now that I think of it, no.
He already had the shorts.
Yeah, I feel like the thing with he already had the shorts, but I feel like the thing is that, like, you're hitting the like, I like to have lots of pockets versus, like, the version of my mother that lives in my head, who is a Connecticut blue blood and would, like, kill me if she saw me wearing cargo shorts.
Well, in this fic, Alister is estranged from his job and his family. What does he have to lose?
There you go. He is free to embrace his true cargo short loving self.
Yeah,
anyway. And pockets. Anyway, but he's wearing cargo shorts and he's gonna kind of grab some lock picking tools out of in a little that I imagine are one of those little, like, foldy things.
Yeah, I would like to assist.
Sure. Do we both, like, pull out lock picking tools and, like, kind of look at each other? Like, do we pull them out at the same time? Is that funny? I feel like that's funny.
I think that is funny.
Yeah.
Just because y'all had such a time opening that one door in chapter 3.
Yeah, I think
neither of us forgot.
I think both of them pull out their little folds of lockpicking tools at the same time, and Alister kind of looks down at Saint's and then looks at his own and looks back up at Saint.
Bummer we had a big fight, so we can't bond about this right now.
I know.
Ah, well.
Yep.
You can unfight it by using those to unlock each other's hearts.
Wow, just like Kingdom Hearts.
Just like Kingdom Hearts.
We could be the Donald and Goofy of this show. Yes, do you want to roll and I'll assist you?
Congrats, Nick, on your promotion.
Yes.
To Sora.
Ben, you're Sora.
Oh. I'm the 13-year-old boy.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's 14. Anyway.
Yeah, I will.
Matty, who gives a fuck?
Me. Yeah, well, I'll assist you.
Sure. I think Alister is almost waiting for Saint to... He sort of expects Saint to make a joke here. That's, like, the rhythm of their usual interactions, and there isn't one, and then so he just turns to go unlock the door.
Yep.
So, you are assisting me with a burglarizing.
Yeah.
That gets me an additional...
+1.
I believe it's additional +1. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is not a combined effort.
Yeah. I'm not in there with you using my lockpicks at the same time.
Which I feel like would be actually the opposite of assisting me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because remember, the rule is always, like, if you're both lifting the boulder, then it's your combined.
Thank you.
But if one of you is like, hey, turn it to the left.
Yeah.
From over the other person's shoulder.
Okay, so backseat lockpicking
Yeah.
commences. I feel like backseat lockpicking is a really good, like, album name.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's a plus, a minus, and 2 neutrals. I hate this.
Boy, dang.
Why is this like? I rolled
Maybe
a one.
I should roll.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. That's a 2.
Yeah, the knob on the outside of this door is more like a knob that you would see on a house. It's not like you would see on a car, which means that you are able to safely unlock it relatively quickly. It looks like both of you studied up on your lockpicking videos over the winter break, which is nice. And yeah, it just clicks open. And there's a bit of a creak, obviously. You had to open the screen door to even get to that lock. So you're playing with fire in the fact that there's 2 squeaky doors. But yeah, the door's open.
You are the one with stealth. but I am happy to sneak in if you would like me to. I will hold the door so that it doesn't, like, slam on you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. That's out of character. Alistair's not saying anything.
No, we are working in dead silence, which is important considering what we're doing, but also is so bucking awkward.
I know, right? Anyway, yeah, I would like to creep by Radiohead my way into this RV.
I'm a creep. I'm a weird doe.
Sorry, I don't know why that one took me out this hard. Anyway, hi, Ben.
Hi.
Storyteller.
Yeah, you walk up a short staircase into the bulk of the RV. It is a more top-of-the-line model than you might expect.
Okay.
There's been a lot of kind of junkers and beaters around this festival, not surprisingly. But Springwood's got that cult book money, which means this is a very sleek RV with a very hackable front door.
Hell yeah. Love a...
I mean, I don't think people generally think about RV security, like, overall.
Well,
Fair
they probably
enough.
should, though.
I should.
Probably should, though.
Realistically.
We broke in with a +2. That's not that impressive.
Hey, man. You're...
Unless he wanted us to break in. He's
you're
playing
Winnebago.
5D chess.
Oh, no. God, I hope not.
God, if I have to punch my way out of here, I will punch my way out of here, but it would not be my preferred mode of transportation for making our exit.
Maddie, you're going to have to punch your way out of here against that guy with the dragon tattoos.
I know, it's going to be real bad.
that guy with the dragon tattoos.
I was gonna say, I love the David Fincher
That
film.
guy with the dragon tattoos, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty sleek. It's got one of those pop-outs, which gives you a little extra floor space.
Oh, yes, okay.
Yeah, there is the two front seats, the passenger seat and the main seat, are these, big, huge, kind of plush captain's chair looking seats. There's ambient lighting in there instead of just fluorescence.
Damn. Must be nice.
This place is fully set up as like a functional living quarter. And again, there's like a pop out as well. There is indeed an individual in there.
Oh, shit.
Who is sleeping in the pop out bed.
Uh-huh.
So therefore, it's not going to be a tight fit if you try to squeeze past them in any way. But there is indeed a cult member in their white robes, napping on that bed.
Cool. Interesting.
Is there any, obviously, miles away, and by that I mean like 10 feet, but is there any obvious documentation or, like, a laptop or something that is just out in this living area?
Just with without getting too up close and personal, how heavily does this individual seem to be sleeping? And or, like, is there any discernible odor of, I don't know, marijuana or something like that would indicate that maybe they're, like, gonna be sleeping pretty hard?
There's a bottle of melatonin.
I am going to say that you for sure see boxes that are just stacks of his books.
Yeah, okay.
His shitty books. They are, there are boxes of them. Some of them are stacked up on the counters, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to say that there's a laptop on one of the countertops as well.
I think Alister is good enough with technology that he's not going to take the risk of it, like, having some sort of, not turning the Windows boot up noise off like a fucking sociopath or something. People who leave the sound effects on their computers. I think he's just going to try to steal the laptop.
Steal?
I mean, well, okay.
They're going to tell we broke into this door, like...
but they're not going to know it was you.
Yeah.
Unless you leave hair samples.
Yeah, okay. That's,
because they've got the CSI lab in the back.
Let me back up on this one.
You don't know how psychic he is.
I don't know how psycho he is. But, you know what I can do? Is I can spend a fate point to say that this computer is not going to make any noise if I try to.
Ah, yes, you can.
Because I have.
Now we're playing Fate.
Because I have a stunt that is better with machines, which is I can roll rapport instead of craft when dealing with unfamiliar technology, which I would like to pull as somebody else's laptop. Does that count?
One more time?
I think my better with machines stunt, rolling rapport instead of craft when dealing with unfamiliar technology, I would like to argue that should extend to somebody
technology
else's
that
laptop.
is unfamiliar because it's not yours?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Because I think the more cinematic thing to do is to have me in here trying to at least see if this laptop is worth taking while this person is sleeping right here.
Right. Yeah, I think that's a good use of quote-unquote unfamiliar technology, because it's not always going to be Bigfoot's BlackBerry.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's got to be just a stranger's
Sometimes
fucking
it's just
MacBook.
a stranger's fucking MacBook.
But yes, you are more than welcome to spend a fate point to make sure that the boot noises and all that are off.
Okay.
While Z is doing this, can I say that I am just keeping watch? I think I'm going to let him do his thing unless he calls for me. But I would like to just keep an eye out for anybody coming so we can beat feet. And keep the door open, also.
Yeah.
Yes, so that you don't have to unlatch it. Yeah, totally fair. You are standing directly above the bed, staring straight down at the sleeping man. No, you're right. You're guarding the door.
Okay.
Keep watch.
Saint Garcia Flores is watching you sleep. Yeah, I would like to. I think Alister, yeah, I think he's gonna pop this laptop and see if I'd like to see what I can figure out. Effectively, I want to see if it is worth taking with me, because that's, I would imagine, I think probably technically I can. It's not preferred in terms of department policy. We would prefer not to, actually just physically take stuff from if we can help it. Leaves less of a paper trail.
There's nothing more American than the government taking assets from someone who technically hasn't done anything yet.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think you're in.
Alister is search warrant. The fuck is a search?
I'm a civilian apparently, so this is just regular breaking and entering for me. I'm not even entering. And I didn't do the breaking. I'm just standing here. I'm
technically you're just observing me.
Yeah.
As I do do my outside the government beyond the police routine. Love how I made a character who works for the extremely aggravating and unhorny version of Torchwood.
Unhorny.
Yeah, welcome to the department. This is Incel Torchwood.
Incel Torchwood. Boy. We can fix that,
No, it's funnier if
it can be horny if you want it to be.
I just wanted to say that so that me saying Incel Torchwood shows up on the Discord.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, congrats on your new display name.
I do these things for you, our fans. Also, I have to go after when I'm recording, I have to go change my display name to Incel Torchwood. Anyway.
Oh my God.
So I will boot up this laptop and see what I can find on here.
Give me investigate.
And so I will. And so for the those of us playing along at home, I'm going to use my stunt, which is better with machines, which allows me to roll rapport instead of craft when I deal with unfamiliar technology, which runs the gamut from, as Ben put it, Bigfoot's BlackBerry to which you should change your display name to Bigfoot's Black. So, which runs the gamut from, as Ben put it, Bigfoot's BlackBerry to somebody else's MacBook.
Some rando's laptop, yeah.
Yeah. So, let's...
And noticeably the alien engine in the previous chapter.
Yeah.
I'm like, time for some vibes-based hacking. Didn't organize my dice before we started playing.
Rookie move.
Yeah, rookie mistake. I have like 50 of them spilled out on my comforter right now. Okay, that is 2 positives, 1 neutral, and 1 negative for a total of +1, which makes it a 4.
Yeah, because your rapport is pretty good.
Because my rapport is my second best skill.
Yeah, you crack it open, and even before you really have the laptop open, you get one of those little GCal notifications that pops up in the top right-hand corner. It started a number of minutes ago, easily 15 minutes ago now. But it pops up in the top right-hand corner. It must have not been dismissed, or maybe it was viewed on mobile or whatever. That it says, meeting with Mackenzie Roberts.
Okay.
And then under that, Dr. Julian Springwood. Clarifying that it's his calendar that it was sent to.
Okay. Meeting
Which
with
explains why he is
Roberts.
absent and why someone else is speaking in his place.
Cool.
And possibly explain that this is his laptop, or at least somebody, like a secretary or something.
Sure.
Okay, Mackenzie Roberts. I will make a note of that name. Incredible. Alright, so GCal notification meeting with Mackenzie Roberts.
Mackenzie Roberts.
It is unclear as to whether that meeting is actually for an hour or if that is just the default G calendar setting. Which, since we know for immersion reasons, it is.
Does your clandestine government agency use Google calendars?
No, we have. Are you kidding? We have like a fucking stupid proprietary thing. We don't even use Slack. You know, we have like some sort of like. We have some sort of like shitty government knockoff of Slack.
That's
everyone
miserable.
Hates it.
There's no emojis.
Our IT department is constantly like DIYing weird add-ons for it, and then like everybody gets emails reminding us that those add-ons, that third-party add-ons are technically prohibited. Yeah, are not supported or whatever, and everyone just uses them anyway.
There's no profile pictures. Everyone is the same anonymous standard default avatar.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, because none of us
X-Files.
know what each other look like. Oh yeah, it's a there's
technically
absolutely
everyone's the Agent Grey, right?
It's dystopian.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Do you think this laptop's worth stealing then?
Is there any? So this is just when I log on in the corner. Is there like a? Is it giving me like a password challenge?
Because normally it'll say like whatever the name of the account is. It'll say like
for sure, and it does indeed say Julian Springwood.
Okay.
So I know this is his laptop, and it's gonna be.
And it is a fingerprint login.
Oh, sick! Interesting.
Only.
So if someone has a butcher's knife,
I mean, or some Scotch tape.
Oh, sure.
I've watched National Treasure.
That's exactly what I was thinking too. I have a department like protocol question. Is this the kind of thing where are we at the point where I should steal this and take it and drop it off for further analysis at the
You certainly
RV?
could.
I certainly could.
I'm sure that they have some kind of way to side load, like pop it open.
The only thing is
you certainly could, and
but
I bet if someone's laptop goes missing in a organization as big as this, I don't think it was stolen would be the first thought on someone's mind. Who misplaced the laptop would be even if it took more than an hour, I don't think they would assume it was stolen.
That's fair.
Because
that wouldn't necessarily be the first thought, even though this is his personal laptop.
So the idea of being we could take it and return it, is that what you're trying to?
At a later moment.
Okay, that's nice.
Like if it took longer than an hour to break into it, just because they have so many people, so many members of the cult who are moving in and out of here. There's so many like boxes going back and forth.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe somebody moved it to make sure it didn't get anything spilled on it or needed that counter space.
If the
It got packed
laptop
away to a
wasn't
box
there
or
at
an
4
accident.
o'clock sharp, I don't think they would like call the police immediately.
Okay. Or they might assume one of the cult members took it.
Or they might assume one of the cult members took it. Or they might have.
Yeah, I
they
think we
might
should-
assume. I mean, it's. There's a lot. I can imagine there's a lot of sketchy people here. Like, I would imagine there's generally a culture of Jesus Christ, don't break into people's RVs and steal their shit. But there's always that one guy who decides to be that one guy.
I mean, conventions have them all the time. Yeah.
Yeah. Right now, I'm being that one guy just under the auspices of the U.S. government, which makes it quote unquote okay. Fuck the cops.
Yeah. Yeah, let's fucking take it.
Cannot make it clear enough that the opinion of the actual people on this podcast is ACAB.
Oh yeah, for sure. Hey, Cap.
I just every single time I play a character who's like cop adjacent, I have to be like ACAB. So yeah, based on that, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take the laptop.
Cool. Secret agent.
I would like to shut it, and I'm assuming. Look, the Andy person. I got one of those weird little like string backpack things.
A drawstring bag?
Yeah, I got one of those like drawstring bag things. Probably one that I got from a booth, so it's got some weird like
Brand. Logo.
I like picked one up. Yeah, the one one of the ones where like a ton of people are walking around with these because they were giving them out.
Sure.
Yeah,
you take out your...
I just associate those with the Trailblazers, but that is not going to be helpful.
That is
here.
true.
You take out one of your drawstring bags. Or the drawstring bag that you've had over your back.
Yeah.
That, as you said, you picked up at a random booth because they were handing them out here at Alien Coachella. And you grab a hold of the laptop, and you loosen the cords that are keeping this drawstring bag shut, and slide it in neatly into this drawstring bag that says Ghostbusters was a documentary.
Oh, I like that. That's fun.
You cinch the cords and put it back on your back.
Has the individual who's sacked out in here stirred at all?
No,
Okay,
they have
cool.
not moved.
I would like to do a quick sweep of the visual sweep of the rest of the RV, see if there's anything else in here that looks like I should be poking around on it.
So yeah, there's the driving area up front. There's like the pop-out bed and the kitchen, and obviously there's the bathroom, but you probably don't need to check anything in there.
Nah.
My God, Agent. Someone really wrecked shop in here.
God.
But yeah, at the very back there is the locked bedroom.
Oh.
Tempting.
Do I want to push my luck? I shouldn't, but I want to push my luck. I'm going to push my luck. I want to try to unlock
Okay.
the door.
You walk toward the back of the RV. And you see that there is a door separating what would be the back bedroom area from the rest of the RV. This door has been modified. It is not like the normal door on the side of the RV that you were able to hack open so easily. The lock has actually been replaced with two of those little brackets and a padlock.
Oh, interesting. Maybe not. Maybe I'm not that good at lock picking.
It is in fact a combination lock.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
But I bet you we might be able to get... Well, you got access to, like, his file, right? This might be maybe try, significant years.
That is interesting.
Or this is we check out his laptop and see if there's anything in there that would lead us to a...
What year was Springwood Acoustics founded? You don't have to tell me a year if you don't want, but I would like to try. Is it a 4-digit combination?
It's a 4-digit combination.
I would like to try the year that Springwood Acoustics was founded, because I did see that file.
Yeah, you do indeed. You did indeed see that file. You remember from... I don't believe I said it out loud earlier,
neither.
but Springwood Acoustics was founded in 1967.
Okay. I would like to put 1967 into the was the
Dumb
combination
motherfucker. It was
of that
1767. No,
What the fuck? what were they making? Wind instruments?
it was all the pipes for the Revolutionary War, so they could all do Yankee Doodle Dandy. Come back, Ezra. Ostensibly not a comedy podcast. Unfortunately, contains Matty and I.
Ben, I don't think the two of you can take fucking. I think it's all three of us.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is a 3-way show here.
The circus is in town, baby.
Yeah.
Clown. Yeah. Okay. 1967 is not it.
Okay. I'm gonna resist the urge to sit here and try a whole bunch of numbers.
It was a good pick though.
Just cause, unless there's like, do I remember any like significant numerology bullshit from the lecture earlier?
No.
Okay.
It would have to be something that none of his cult members would be able to easily guess, you'd assume,
That is
right?
a good point. Yeah, no, that's true. So it's going to be something that's actually personal to him.
Yeah. Which is why acoustics was a really good pick. But I think it's not going to be a birth year, probably.
No, probably not.
Might be the year somebody died, but I don't know if we don't know if his dad is dead. Right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, if his dad founded Springwood Acoustics and was founded in 1767, we would certainly hope he was dead.
He's toast. Yeah, for sure.
If he's not dead, we have a
he's
way
vampire.
bigger problem on our hands. Pivots, and this is now about vampires. Ben, don't make that face at me. Anyway, I think Alister, like, visibly kind of stops himself from going down the rabbit hole of fucking trying to guess the padlock number. Because, you know...
Man loves the little puzzle.
The man loves a little puzzle.
Get this guy a Rubik's Cube.
Oh, you know he was one of those kids who just sat there in college and did, like, the speed Rubik's Cube thing. Wasn't he? Fuck.
I can never make fun of him. I was a Speed Cups kid, so...
So I will quit while I'm ahead and take the fucking laptop and leave.
Delightful. Okay, you leave back out the front entrance. The cult member does not wake up, and the two of you have gotten out of that RV scot-free.
We should maybe lock it behind us.
Yeah, I mean, we can try.
I'm gonna say you do.
Okay, that's fine.
If you do have anything you want to say to each other before we end this episode, you're welcome to do so now.
I think since I don't know how much Saint could see in there in terms of what, so I guess Alister just walks back out and says, picked up a laptop, Google Calendar notification indicates that it's probably Springwood's. I'm going to go see what the tech team can pull off of it. If they can pull anything off of it in a timely manner, returning it will help us keep a lower profile.
Okay.
If you'd be amenable to helping me get it back in.
Yeah, I think that could be arranged. I assume you will not want me to go with you to talk to your boss, so in the meantime, I will continue to canvass Alien Coachella and see what I can dig up. What? You said he was in a meeting?
Mackenzie Roberts.
Did it happen to say where?
Name familiar to you?
That was the question I was about to ask Ben, actually. Is if I've heard that name anywhere around here, if I know it from my own personal circles.
To answer the initial question, there is a location.
Oh,
okay.
Let's go Palm Ridge Hotel and Spa. For Maddie's question, no, I don't think Saint would have any familiarity with that name.
No,
it
but I
doesn't
can
ring any
Google.
bells for Alister, does it?
No.
Okay. No, I don't know it, but I can do a fucking Google with the best of them. While I'm at it, I might as well check out how far away that hotel is.
The Palm Ridge Hotel and Spa is about a 6-mile drive north of here.
Okay.
So in the area, Mackenzie Roberts is one of this country's minor multimillionaires, who it seems has a fascinated interest in occult and esoterica throughout Americana.
I might have to crash that meeting, or do some digging around here and see if anybody knows her.
What you've just been listening to was ParaScience, a glimpse into a world unknown. It was an actual play horror adventure told to you through the Fate system. Our players are Ezra Kaye as Agent Alister McAndrews, and Matty Trumbo-Gomes as capable young man Saint Garcia Flores. As for myself, I was your game master and disembodied voice, Ben Hamlin. I also produced this show. Our theme song is by the incorporeal Johnny Rinaldo, and our logo was created by the haunted visage of Terra Bosart. We are currently in the process of remastering and transcribing earlier episodes of the show, and for that I would like to thank Glory Duda, Marcel Hood, and Julie Cooper, as they write down our every word and weave an intricate web of audio for you. You can stay tuned to our social media channels for more information on these developments. This show is brought to you by Infinity Break, where we're telling stories our own way. You can follow us on social media at InfinityBreak23 and check out our website for all of our other podcasts at infinitybreak.net. We appreciate you listening to this program. If you want to help spread the word, there are a good many ways to do that. Word of mouth helps us immensely, and you can add us at ParaSciencePod on Twitter. And while you're at it, why not tag InfinityBreak23? We have a Patreon at patreon.com/InfinityBreak, where you can start donating to Infinity Break for as little as $1 a month. And if you listen to Apple Podcasts, don't forget to leave a review. That's all for now. Let ParaScience expand your way of thinking and offer you 10 easy steps to becoming a telepath at home. We'll see you in 2 weeks' time.